Today I want to talk about how to approach this project. Our project is about emotion, and our final artwork is going to bring together color, line, as well as the facial expressions. On my paper, I have the emotion overwhelmed, and so I've tried to do an expression that to me communicates that he's overwhelmed. His eyes are closed, his mouth is stretched out. This person feels overwhelmed. I did another version as well, that where you can kind of see more of the head and where he's covering up his ears. I did not do a ton of detail in this drawing, and I kept it very light because I'm actually going to be painting over this. However, because my lines are there, it informs my painting because I know where the placement is, and though I'll end up coming back over this. So my emotion is overwhelmed, and I'm thinking about colors and lines to me that feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is an emotion that means a lot is happening, and I can't take it anymore. And so in my painting, I want a lot to be happening in my painting. A lot to me means a lot of maybe different kinds of lines, a lot of different kinds of colors. So for lines, I think I'm going to do different kinds and a variety of them, maybe overlapping. Then with the color, overwhelming to me seems kind of like in your face, so I think that I will use colors with high intensity, and maybe colors that are not necessarily harmonious. For example, if I look at my paint palette, purple, blue, teal, green, those are harmonious, they're very similar, so maybe I'm going to use colors across the palette to help communicate how these things are not harmonious. There's conflict, it's overwhelming. I really feel like this yellow and orange, and I don't want to use a straight yellow, not a straight orange, so I'm actually going to mix. Yeah, I like that yellow-orange color. And I know I want lines in my artwork, but I also know that I need to paint my entire artwork, so I'm going to go ahead and paint my background. Because overwhelmed is an emotion with a lot of energy, a lot going on, I'm painting with energy. You can see that my lines are not calm. So even how I'm painting is being affected and informed by the emotion I'm trying to convey. I like that I'm getting some different variations. That when I mixed, I had more orange that time. It gave me a little bit of variation. And even though right now I'm focusing on my background, I am going ahead and kind of incorporating line just by the very nature of my brush strokes. If I run out of yellow, don't be afraid to come see me for more materials. Now your painting won't look exactly like mine. You're doing a different emotion. What I really want you to focus on is this process of how I'm making these decisions. Every part of my artwork, I'm thinking about that emotion and the best way to communicate that emotion. I really don't want it to be a solid color because then it would be kind of uniform and harmonious. So I'm going to do some different colors at the top there. I think I'm adding a little bit of white so it doesn't look all the same. All right, I do want to change colors.